All right, joined by Skip Briane Meilleur now. And Briane, heading into this year's Scotties, your team was ranked 4th in Manitoba. First of all, what does a ranking like that mean to you and your team to be recognized as one of the top teams in Manitoba?
Yeah, it's really exciting because it's voted by your peers, so it's nice that everyone thinks that we could have a chance and they respect our team and our ability, so it's nice to be up there.
You've bounced around a few teams, I guess, over the years. This is a brand new team, though, this year. How did this team kind of get together?
It started off a little shaky. I was looking for teammates and things were falling out, and then Rhonda actually messaged me and said she was looking for a team here because she had moved from Ottawa, and then got her on board. Then it just started rolling. She told me about Sarah was looking for a team that I didn't know, got Sarah. Then she also knew of Janelle as well out in Brandon. We got Janelle, and it all came together eventually, but it took some time.
And so far, so good for this team, right? What's been the highlight of the year so far, and why would you say that?
The highlight would have had to be either qualifying in Calgary, because that's a really big spiel for the year, and then also going to the Slam out in North Battleford. That was recent. We didn't do as good as we wanted to, but it was just nice to have the experience to go out there and play the top teams in the world, and be in the Slam is just amazing.
So you've been around a little bit. You're still pretty young, though, on the curling scene. When you get into big events like the Scotties, for example, or those Grand Slams, are there still nerves, or have you found a way to kind of contain those and just look past it?
I like to get nervous personally, but I'm not sure how I'm going to be because I haven't ever skipped into Scotties before. This will be my first time, so I'm hoping I'll be okay, but I'm sure it will be fine. It'll just be a learning experience for me. A little bit different things here and there, like getting interviewed after games or just being in the spotlight more, I guess. But hopefully it'll be good and we'll have a good showing.
Did you say you like to get nervous?
I do, yeah.
Can you kind of explain that to me?
If I ever feel nervous before a game, I usually know I'm probably going to play pretty good. I don't know, I've always been that way, whether it be in baseball or curling. I just like the feeling of being nervous because then you're in it mentally, I guess. Yeah,
fair enough. And when you get on the ice with some of these really experienced teams, are you still taking in knowledge from them and kind of learning stuff when you're out there?
Oh yeah, big time, especially since it's my first year skipping. I try to watch little things that they'll do, like calls that Jen Jones will make, or even Englot, like some of the top teams, see what they do in situations, and I definitely try to write them down in my head and remember them and see how they work out for them.
All right, well, we hope to see a lot more down the road. Briane, thanks so much for the time today.
Thank you.
All right, here at the skip of Team Robertson, it is Darcy Robertson. And Darcy, first of all, you have a team that kind of comes from all over Manitoba, is that correct? Where do all of the team members come from? And does that make practice a little bit more difficult?
Yeah, it does. I'm from Winnipeg, and so is Michelle. But the other two, Karen is from Ladywood, Manitoba, which is just outside of Beausejour, and Vanessa is from Arborg. So yeah, they do a lot of driving to come into the city to practice with us, and it's a lot of driving through the winter.
I can honestly say I've never heard of Ladywood before today. Very cool. Population of what?
Oh, it's pretty small. I'm not even sure, but yeah, I've never been. I guess the last time I was there was for her wedding in the summer, and that was only the second time I had heard about it. So,
well, and let's talk about the team's season so far. What's been the highlight of the year to date, and why would you say that?
Well, the highlight was winning the Manitoba Curling Tour out in Dauphin, and we wanted to, have a good performance there, and we ended up winning it. It was a tough field, and so that's our highlight.
Just looking at your schedule, you play a lot of Manitoba events. You see a lot of these Manitoba teams week after week after week. Where do you think the field now, the women's field in Manitoba, compares to maybe fields of years past then? Where would you say that ranks?
Well, this is a very strong field. Yes, we do play these girls over and over again, and I think this year in the provincials is probably one of the best fields that we've had. So yeah, things are getting tighter and tighter, and it's getting harder and harder all the time to do well.
Yeah, you've definitely been around a while, Darcy. How long do you think you have left to skip? Have you thought about that yet, or are you just having so much fun?
Yeah, this is actually a good time in my life right now. All my kids are in university, and I've got lots of time to curl, and so I'm really enjoying this time of my curling career, actually, and I don't know how long this will last, but I'm gonna enjoy it as long as it does.
What is the best part for you then, week after week? It's a busy schedule, but week after week going out to Bonspiels, hanging out with the team. What's kind of the best part that keeps you motivated and keeps you coming out every year?
What keeps me coming out is just trying to be the best that we can be as a team, working together as a team, the camaraderie, just trying to put all those little elements together to to perform at the top of our game, and it's like a great challenge.
All right, Darcy Robertson, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you
All
very
right.
much.